Let's start off with the release date. James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow is firmly set for July 9th, 2027. In fact, Gunn revealed on Howard Stern's show that filming is actually expected to begin in April of 2026, and an industry report similarly noted production targeting June of 2026. This is a 2-year turnaround. That's awesome. Gunn already has a script ready and said it was a relatively short time between the sequels because we knew immediately where we were going, which you just don't see that. It's unheard of to get the sequel, the follow-up movie, in such a short amount of time. And then you have Supergirl going and eventually Batman. It's exciting for the DCU. Now, let's talk about the returning cast and new characters. All signs, of course, point to David Corenswet as Superman and Nicholas as Lex Luthor. And they're going to return as co-leads this time. Gunn himself teased it's as much of a Lex movie as it is a Superman movie. So you need to expect Lex to have a huge role. Also confirmed, Isabella Mercedes, Hot Girl, is on board after she shared a See You Soon post that suggests she'll still be part of the cast. And fans correctly anticipated the Justice Gang crew. If Hot Girl's in, you know Guy Gardner Green Lantern's going to be there, and you know Mr. Terrific's going to be there, and their fixer Maxwell Lord, Sean Gunn, will be there too. Because James Gunn doesn't make a movie without having his brother in it. And of course, Perry White's newsroom crew will return. Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. Should be a good time, right? And the funny part is, this may actually be a type of buddy cop movie between Lex and Clark, or Superman. Because what I'm hearing is that there's going to be a bigger threat. They actually have to work together. And of course, we have to keep our eye on Supergirl. Billy Alcock is going to be having her own movie, cosmic type vibe, but she did show up for a late scene cameo in Superman 2025. Solo film is coming in between Superman 1 and 2, so it's very possible that she and Krypto pop up. I would almost bet on it. I mean, Gunn praised Alcock's casting, called her stunning, implying Supergirl is already tied into the DCU story. And there's another tease out there. Actor Aaron Pierre replied to Gunn's announcement about being the new Green Lantern, John Stewart Green Lantern, on the upcoming Lantern series. And Gunn liked that comment. So many people are thinking that cameo means John Stewart will show up in the Man of Tomorrow. Now, let's talk about Lex Luthor and the unlikely alliance I teased. Twist, I guess you could say. They're going to have to work together to a certain degree on a much bigger threat. It's not the first time we've seen this type of trope, but should be interesting. Lex was hauled off to prison at the end of Superman, but now artwork and rumors are showing him in a green kryptonite-powered power armor suit, which is actually his classic Warsuit from the comics, and he's standing alongside Superman. So it looks like Lex will build or improve that Warsuit to go toe-to-toe with the Kryptonians, exactly as it was in the comics, which that's going to be an awesome payoff to me. An early teaser image released on social media had Superman next to Luthor in this armor and confirmed both of them were key players and on the same side, at least for that. Of course, Lex is always going to end up being the villain, but if you have this uneasy alliance scenario, could be pretty cool. And of course, you know Luthor's going to betray him later, but we'll worry about that down the road. Now let's talk about other villains and the big existential threat here. Who's the bigger threat? The biggest rumor is Brainiac. Official comic art style released with the announcement shows Superman fighting armored Lex before suddenly facing something new. And fans immediately latched onto this, saying, why fight then unite against a bigger foe? Brainiac must be coming. In fact, writer Gunn did admit Brainiac was once considered as the villain for his first Superman movie. We actually thought we saw him in that window scene of Clark's apartment. So many expect Gunn might save Brainiac for the sequel. Cosmic Book News noted that the DCU has teased a big bad tying things together. And Brainiac, well, that would work. The idea is Brainiac would be powerful enough that even Lex's Warsuit is needed. So in that scenario, Superman 2 could very well be the movie where Brainiac finally invades Earth. You could force Clark and Lex to work together, that classic enemy of my enemy type alliance deal. Of course, that doesn't mean that's what we're getting. I mean, there's other people talking about the Authority, who is an alien peacekeeping team in the comics. They could be involved. Perhaps another cosmic villain like Mongol. The site suggests that Supes and Lex are going to team up. They're going to recruit heroes, probably Supergirl, maybe Lobo, maybe Peacemaker. Should be pretty interesting to say the least. The big question is Brainiac a good one-off villain? Or should Brainiac be moved back for a bigger villain? Then again, are they going to try to lead roads to Darkseid again? I mean, to get to the big bad, who would you guys want the big bad to be in the DC once they hit the big crossover events? Now, this sequel, it's not happening in a vacuum. It's part of Gunn's interconnected DCU, and other heroes could appear. We already mentioned Hawk Girl, Justice Gang, all of them. Peacemaker, Season 2. I mean, should happen. We should see other people. Gunn himself is hyping up fans to watch Peacemaker 2 as the Man of Tomorrow prequel, meaning its events will directly tie into the movie's story. In fact, Peacemaker 2 is literally setting up threads from Superman. And it's possible the Kryptonian threat we face next year will lead you right into Supes and Lex's deal in 2027. Now, Supergirl, that's another connection. Her movie's 2026, and Alcock as Kara will get her own story in space. But fans are thinking she's going to team up with Superman at some point in that as well. The Superman sequel could feature her joining the fight, perhaps with Krypto's help against the bigger threat we were talking about. And we also have the upcoming Lantern series, which has Aaron Pierre as John Stewart. All of this is probably going to link in because, let's face it, sooner or later we're building up to something big, and we have to be building up to the Justice League eventually. And then you throw in Lobo, Momoa, come on, it's going to be fun. And there's so many different theories and speculation, rumors going around, but one of the big ones is the Kryptonian engineer who accessed the fortress at the end of Superman. She grabbed a message from Superman's birth parents, but some fans are saying she could have downloaded Brainiac's data too. Now, in some comics, Brainiac was Krypton's AI, so maybe she brought Brainiac along into our world. That would fit with the Brainiac theory, and it would kind of make a nice, clean tie-in as well. And then the other question is, did Ultraman, the evil Superman clone, survive that black hole? I don't know. Maybe that black hole led to the Bizarro world, meaning Ultraman could actually come back as Bizarro. If James Gunn literally goes out on a limb and brings Bizarro into this, it's all bets off. We are in uncharted territory. I mean, a reverse Superman-type villain reemerge? The directive ran through these questions, suggesting Ultraman's fate and the Engineer's loot are mysteries for Man of Tomorrow. And of course, Darkseid. Come on. New gods, maybe? I don't know. Eventually, we have to get to a really, really big bad. We'll see. You guys let me know what you think. I mean, regardless, James is giving us content. He's not drip feeding it. Superman comes out, then Supergirl, and then Superman 2, and eventually Batman, and the Lantern series, and Peacemaker. It's a good time to be a DC fan. I really strongly feel they have the community's best interest at mind. So you guys let me know what you think. Do you like the idea of Superman and Lex actually having you team up for a bigger threat? Do you want that bigger threat to be Brainiac? How many people would you like looped into this already lived-in world? I mean, you got the Lanterns, Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, Superman 2, Peacemaker. Who else? Lobo? Would you like to see come in this movie? We're going to get Lobo teased in Supergirl. I don't think we're going to get a lot. We are going to get a cameo for sure, or a small scene, but I think we could see more when it actually gets to Superman 2. You guys let me know what you think. I'll see you soon.